the first thing I did when the president transmitted that letter, I wrote him a whole prayer, a very big, heartfelt prayer. I put his life in the hands of God. I asked God to keep him well and make him stable. You know why? We've had this federal policing structure. It came from the British. And even at that, before we amalgamated it together around 1914, there were structures of policing up to the level of kingships. And by the time we entered into the republic system, we even had county polices or something like alcalis, and there were those type of arrangement. Then those who wanted the unitary system, the Roses and Coos of this world, they wanted the federal policing structure, with Louis Edet being the first Inspector General of Police. And if you like our country, you must understand that our population is getting larger. Our challenges are getting more urbane and urban. We are now dealing with essential crisis around security that you can criticize those who are battling with it, but you must look at what is the structural component that can help security. And then you're going to say that, yes, the federal policing structure is good, we can tinker with it, you can make it better, but how about we give the states now, like a proper federation, how about we give them the power to police? They have the powers to have their own assembly. That means they can make their own laws. They have the power to have their own attorney general. That means they can basically take people to court, and all that. They have their own federal high court. And now I know that by the Admission of Criminal Justice Act, they have the powers to have their own prisons. Now, what then would be the missing component? If you're building the infrastructure, you need policing. And you know what? Most of our leaders before now, I hate to say it all the time because it kind of like make me feel like closet APC, but most of the leaders before now, they will look at the big issues and they will shy away from it. One of them was the subsidy. No sane person could have allowed us to be wasting money, but it was difficult. Because once you do it, it's going to have percolating effect on the people, and if you can't take the heat, you won't do it. So everybody kept postponing it until we got into a mess. Look at the arbitrage we were dealing with our currency. We couldn't even balance it in such a way that investors could say, okay, the country is stable, we can put money in there, we can take money out. All the airlines, remember, they stopped taking our money. It's a difficult decision because once you do it, it's also going to percolate on. And he's done it. And now, dude has done state police. Mr. President, Eagle One, well done. Because the argument people make that, oh, it will be abused, oh, it will be this, is so annoying. How do you say you call a governor, you give him all the right, all the privileges, everything, and then the one thing he needs to be held to make him absolutely responsible for whatever insecurity is happening today, you don't give him. And every time there's a problem, you know what governor says? No, we're not in charge of security. So now we have removed that excuse. How will it work in practice? I'm not as pessimistic as people. I expect that every state now know that, one, you have the capability to recruit. Forget about even who is leading. First of all, recruit your own people. That means that they are emotionally invested in solving crime of their people, number one. Number two, the crimes in areas are different. Some locations in Nigeria, the main crime they need to be dealing with is preventing people from preventing their children from going to school. Most of their leaders who talk now, their parents were handled by local police and thrown in jail because they tried to prevent their sons from going to school. And some of their sons have gone on to be one of the biggest in the society only because there was a local policing arrangement that said, not in this land.